Targets in Focus gives traders an insight into financial institutions' currency projections. Joining me now is Eklöf, an FX strategist from Swedbank, to share his views on the Forex market. Anders, there's so much volatility in the markets at the moment. In terms of forecasts, where do you see the traders' favourite euro-dollar going in the short, mid and long term?
I think that we should expect euro-dollar to stay pretty range-bound, around 142 to 145. There's so much problem on both sides of the currency pairs, so to speak. And actually, we have quite a stable outlook for the euro-dollar, even going 3 to 12 months out around 142. So we think it will stay quite close to current levels.
Let's move a little bit closer to home, shall we? What about your projections for the Euro-Swedish krona?
When it comes to the euro stocky, we think that we can still see some risk for testing the upside 930. Obviously, there's we have taken off any expectation of Riksbank hikes, but current markets were high stock market volatility, and weak global outlook is bad for the Swedish krona. So we see 930 actually in the short run, and going further out, we see Swedish fundamentals still having impact on the currency pair, and we see euro stock around back to 9 in 12 months, so more or less. So short-term upside risk.
And finally, I'd like to discuss the Euro-Swiss franc. The soaring franc has obviously been causing a lot of problems for the Swiss National Bank. How do you see the rate adjusting over the next year?
Over the next year, I expect us to see a little bit higher Euro-Swiss. In the very short term, obviously there is a huge amount of volatility. Swiss National Bank hasn't been lucky with their intervention last year, but now I think the level of the currency has gone so far, and with the economic outlook and the risk for low inflation or even disinflation, I think there's a big risk that the Swiss National Bank will do something more here. So we see it going up in the short term to 115, and there's obvious risk for some more action for S&B. 115 in 1 month, and going further out, we have 125 in 12 months.
Thank you very much, Anders. That's all for Targets in Focus this week, but there will be more editions coming your way next week. Have a great weekend and goodbye.